Right, hello and welcome back to the Great War Western Front. So I think I'm just going to give up on this idea of doing this mission. I don't think we're going to be able to. The enemy seem to have, for the most part, given up on using machine gun nests at this point as well, so... We're just going to skip some turns and see if we can just generate a bit of revenue. I'm just going to auto-resolve these. And we'll just rapid fire a few turns. Whistling Death, destroy 8 mortar emplacements. That's a bit more in our wheelhouse at the moment. We can do that. St. Menahole, here. We're doing counterintelligence, eh? Right. Who would have known that they'd try to attack from Metz again? And from there this time, okay. Right, job's a good one. Research, camaraderie, and build a canteen. Men will drink regardless of regulations or propriety. Control too little, and the men will make mistakes, while drunk and die. Controlled too harshly, and men will eventually crack under the stress. We need to find a way to manage this. And local black market. Black market has sprung up in the region, offering military gear at a discount. The cost of all items purchased with supply in tactical battles is reduced. 2 turns, Soissons. Right. The effect applies to defenders in the region, attackers entering the region. Yeah. So we can do cheap attacks from Soissons. That's not where we're attacking from though, is it? I mean, it's like, we could move forces over there, but then we're going to leave gaps in our line. In the meantime... There we go. Tanks. And next turn we'll have better tanks. And the turn after that we'll have even better tanks. Right. And we need camaraderie. Well, we'll get 2 research points a turn, so we'll get those in the next 2 turns regardless. We might as well get camaraderie. There we go. Apply. The British have created a new weapon of war, what their soldiers are calling the tank. A tracked vehicle protected by heavy armour, the tank can move across the battlefield and fire weapons at enemy while protecting the crew inside. From reports, the metal beast has some issues to work out, but I'm sure Germany watched with fear as they approached. What's it? If I remember correctly, supposedly the origin of the name tank comes from a counterintelligence operation. We didn't want them to figure out what they were, so in the documents referring to moving them around and designing them, that they're all just referred to as tanks, as in like water tanks and things. So that's what they were. That was the code name for them, I believe, is what. At least that's what I've heard. But then the name stuck basically. Right. And it looks like we have a tank here. Lovely. Let's get that to level. We'll be attacking from there at some point. And we've got a British tank over here, which will be moving to Lille. Of course. And 600 for British, 500 for French. Gotcha. Let's take a turn Hey, they didn't attack this time. They gave it a break. Right, okay. So this will unlocks the British Mark IV and French tanks for allies and the Flak Panzer for the Central Powers. Then we can get the next one next turn. Then we can start saving for things like getting mechanical garages and things. Oh, and we need to build a canteen. Let's build one in Lille. Grants 10 morale bonus to the region, reducing the cost of care packages for the region as well. Worth doing though, we'll get some supply. Okay. The enemy are going to, yep, attack from Metz. Who'd have known? And from there as well. Who could have guessed? Right. And I do believe we now get our better tanks. And on the subject of tanks, what's left here? So, increase the effective radius of tank morale by 50%. Unlocks mechanical garage. Base health of all tanks increased by 10%. Then we can get here where it's mechanical garage level 3. And we can get eliminates the movement penalty for tanks moving on muddy terrain. This is the big one. Tank teams carry a mechanic that repairs the tank while not in combat. Nice. I want that one really then. So we probably want to go repair team, repair tent, repair bay, and ride along service. Mind you, that'll be a lot of work just to make the tanks do a bit of self-repair. We're probably going to want to try focusing on some other areas now along here. So we may wish to start focusing elsewhere. I'm not as fussed about the intelligence tree. It doesn't seem to be that meaningful. But getting some recruitment done maybe, or going for some better storage depots could be a good idea. So we may wish to go for that. And possibly going into gas, and I would definitely like to get these concrete MGs over here. But I don't know if they're effective versus tanks. Are they even worth buying now? The concrete ones? I'm not certain. Because with tanks and bombers knocking about now, it may not be worth the effort. Right. We've got some events. U-boat attacks resume. Faced with increasing supply shortages and tremendous casualties from the Don and the Somme, Germany resumed its policy of unrestricted attacks on merchant vessels in enemy waters. They believed that a quick defeat of Britain was worth the risk of angering the Americans. As more ships fell victim to the attacks, America severed diplomatic ties with Germany over the shipping losses. And we've got defeat 2 flak panzers. Okay, our air sorties have been thwarted time and again by the new German weapon, the flak panzer. Basically a Sturmpanzerwagen chassis with 2 mounted anti-aircraft flak cannons. While unorthodox, it's highly effective and we need them destroyed. So they've got anti-air now. This will be an issue for us going forwards. Right. But touche, Germany. But don't worry, you know. We've got our own. Now, I don't think they can attack this turn. I think because they've moved. We want to wait until next turn. We also may wish to now with France here. We've got some. Yeah, we've got some. Let me just select all. There we go. There's a British air wing. What I may actually want to do with that is perhaps send the air wing up here. I'm going to get a French one for this area. Because again, we get disunity of command if we have different nations working together. So I want to try and keep the British up in these areas and the French down in the French parts. Well, it's all French parts to be honest, apart from the bits that are Belgian. But yeah, try to keep that unity of command. Which, speaking of, Reffel can have some tanks. So our 2 points of attack now have some tank support. And we are ready to go. We'll drop a save. Just in case. And I think we'll go for it next turn. And we'll see if we can get those mortar pits destroyed as well while we're at it. We will auto-resolve. Ooh, we got a mine horse in that one. Right. The question then, where do we attack from here? Firstly, we are going to start moving towards getting these reinforcements up. Because I think we're going to push our lines and we're going to need some men to hold the areas we're pushing from. So, let's try Rain. A continuous rainfall has reduced the battlefield to a sea of mud. Movement speeds and artillery damage are reduced. All air missions are grounded. May not be the best time to attack. But we're going in anyway. We've got the... we need to get those mortars destroyed. And we were almost winning here before. If we were almost winning before, I think we'll almost certainly be winning now that we've got tanks. So, we'll give it a go. There's only 3 enemy corps in the region. We should have absolutely plenty to take in with us here. We should be able to easily trounce them. No problem. But we'll see. Hopefully it's so. Right, now let me remember my setup right. If we go for here, we go for some elites. Holding the front line here.
Reinforcements reporting. Reinforcements ready.
And over here.
We have arrived and await orders.
That's plenty. Right. Then we typically go Indian infantry around here.
Reinforcement reporting.
ड्यूटी के लिए रिपोर्टिंग की जा रही है।
तैयार है। मैं ड्यूटी लिए तैयार हूं।
दादी अफवाज की रिपोर्टिंग की जा रही है।
और ऑर्डर का इंतजार कर रहे
दादी
हैं।
अफवाज तैयार है।
लगता है हमारे फौज से पहले ही लड़ाई शुरू हो गई।
Now let's just call it there. Let's get the artillery in. I want to make sure it's heavy artillery. And we'll go there, there, and there. Excellent stuff. Now, tanks. Oh, and yeah, I forgot we want to be able to spot. Doesn't really help as much, does it? Even if I put it right at the front lines. The observation balloon might honestly be a waste of time. Right. Too bad, what's it? Yeah, it's too bad that airplane missions are... Yeah, all air missions are grounded at the moment. We could have sent some recon that way, but I think we'll leave that. Okay. Let's talk tanks. So we have the Mark IV. Carries 3 machine guns and 2 cannons. Does not use morale. Can crush barbed wire. Can drive over trenches. Machine guns can fire into trenches. Damage is reduced by cover. So it does reduce damage to units in trenches, but it can attack them. Carries 5 machine guns. Right, so machine guns and cannons, just machine guns. A medium tank with 4 machine guns. Right, can drive over basic firing trenches and communications trenches, but is blocked by higher level firing trenches. Machine guns can fire into trenches, damage is reduced by cover. And these were supposedly some of the better ones, weren't they? These are the ones that were more advanced that we added later on. I imagine that the cannons are probably good against emplacements.
Tank reinforcements ready.
Let's try one of each.
Reporting. We've arrived and ready for orders.
And we'll see how they go. Do we want any more artillery? I think we could probably afford some. Yeah, I think we could go for more artillery. If we use it, we use it. If we don't, then we don't. Let's go. Right. It is the most monumental stupidity the world has ever done. General Marshal of France. The most monumentally stupid thing we ever did. You didn't see the sequel. So just you wait, there's a sequel to this. Not there-ish. Oh, they don't like us. They don't like us moving like that. They just saw the tanks and like, let's not go in the trenches.
Ready for orders. Ready.
So the Whippet seems to be faster. Now I would say it doesn't seem very strong, but it is receiving all that incoming fire, and that is a lot of incoming fire. Now, these should crush the barbed wire here, which they have.
Awaiting new orders. Our target is set.
Now we're going to shred everything with artillery here. I'm fairly certain most of these are full of troops. Right, let's get all these in. Right, let's send
ਸਾਨੂੰ ਨਵੇਂ ਆਰਡਰ ਮਿਲੇ ਹਨ हमारे पास नए ऑर्डर आए हैं
these into there.
ऑर्डर करने लिए स्टैंड बाय रहो लाइन
Get some units up there.
हमारे लिए नए अहकामात हैं
लाइन पर
And these last 2 units, we'll just send them up. Just send them wherever they're needed, eh? It's looking like they could probably go into this trench. Take that trench.
armor reinforcements ready tank company reinforcements
Let's get some tanks in. If we're gonna go for tanks, so it looks like the enemy's definitely gone AT as well. They have tons of elite troops here, and all of them were just shredding our tanks. They've clearly gone down the AT route or something. It's, yeah.
reinforcement reporting पहुंचने तो पहला ही लड़ाई शुरू हो गई है ਸਾਨੂੰ ਨਵੇਂ ਆਰਡਰ ਮਿਲੇ ਹਨ orders incoming
Right.
ऑर्डर के लिए स्टैंड बाय पर रहे खुद को तैयार कर लो
I'm going to send these down the line here. Why are they getting out of the trench? Okay, I guess they've decided to go in there for some reason. Whatever, go in, do something.
हमारे पास नए ऑर्डर मिले हैं हमला करने की पोजीशन लो ऑर्डर के रिलीज स्टैंड बाय हमारे पास नए ऑर्डर आए हैं
Let's get these into trenches.
ready awaiting new orders here we go fire when ready give us some steam
Right, we need those mortars and these machine guns killed. Get them! Get them! We lost one, but we're good.
head to that position you're moving out
Right, we've just about got it. Right, next up, we need to
टेंशन
move our troops.
ਸਾਨੂੰ ਨਵੇਂ ਆਰਡਰ ਮਿਲੇ ਹਨ ਲਾइन ਤੇ हमारे पास नए ऑर्डर आए हैं पोजीशन को अपने कब्जे में रखना होगा
We need to move our troops up into these trench lines and start pushing through.
हमारे पास नए ऑर्डर आए हैं stand by here we go
We need to make sure that we gun down everyone along the way. Right, we're doing okay.
Reinforcement तैयार है। मैं ड्यूटी लीव तैयार पहुंच गए हैं और ऑर्डर का इंतजार कर रहे हैं। रिपोर्ट कर रही है।
Right, we'll get some more men in.
मुंतज़िर हैं।
तो तैयार कर लो। हमला करने के लिए तैयार हो जाओ।
And once we've got these going in, yep, there we are. They're nicely getting rinsed. Yeah, it won't be long till they're dead.
Ready for fire order. Set for barrage. We have our target. Load them up. Ready full barrage.
हमारे पास नए ऑर्डर आए।
Oh, they got blown to bits, didn't they? Right. Over the top we go.
सानू नवे ऑर्डर मिले
Let's
हैं।
try this blockhouse and let's try getting that, see if there's anyone in.
हमारे पास नए
If there isn't, we can just move along this line then.
Ready for orders. Give us some steam. Ready. Order के लिए stand by।
Right, so it looks like there's no one in. So it's ours.
सावधान।
We can use these tanks to just shred their lines here. And suddenly, they don't really have any troops here anymore. Right, let's see what's happening here. We're getting some fire coming in from this
For barrage.
area.
Fire on that position. Teams ready.
Right, so this trench here.
Start barrage.
Right.
Be ready, boys. Check coordinates for barrage. Fire all guns.
सानू नवे ऑर्डर मिले हैं।
के लिए खड़े हैं।
Let's get them in. Enemy morale is gone. We're now able to just cruise over. Ooh. Not a great time for them right now. Okay. We probably want to get rid of these troops here. They're a bit broken at the moment, so let's get those out.
हमारे पास नए ऑर्डर आए हैं।
And we'll get these in. Right, we'll get these two units over to here. And we'll start pulling in some more.
चाहिए
We actually won in just straight up fight. Wow, okay.
खुद को तैयार कर लो
Let's move
टेंशन अब चलना चाहिए
this unit out, this unit in.
हमारे पास नया ऑर्डर करने के लिए तैयार हो जाओ
There we go. Much better chance of winning now. Right.
ready for orders
Might want to bring our nearly destroyed tank out.
ready give us some steam नवे ऑर्डर मिले हैं ऑर्डर करने लिए स्टैंड बाय रहो हमला करने लिए तैयार रहो अपने आप को तैयार करो लाइन से
Right, so I think we've basically got this. We've got 10 minutes left to take Y, which is the best we've ever done it in time-wise. Right.
हमला करने लिए तैयार रहो
Looks like everything leading up to Y is completely clear. We'll call back the wounded troops. And bring in some fresh ones. Right, that should do. Right.
हमला करने लिए तैयार रहो अपने आप को तैयार करो हमला करने लिए तैयार रहो
Let's see what we've got.
stand by enter that position orders incoming we're moving out ready for orders here we go
Right. There are mortars. There are elite infantry over there.
Ready for fire orders. Set for barrage. We have our targets.
सावधान
Go.
awaiting new orders
Barrage.
सानू नवे ऑर्डर मिले हन
And let's move these units over.
सानू नवे ऑर्डर मिले हन
And these.
अपने आप को तैयार करो हमला करने लिए तैयार रहो
Right, we're doing okay. They've been a bit too shot up, haven't they? Get in the trench before you get shot to bits. Fire! There's some up there, there's some over here. Right, okay. Let's see if we can get here and destroy this mortar pit at the very least. Yeah, there's just loads of infantry here. Got about 5 minutes to go.
हमारे पास नए ऑर्डर आए हैं।
Let's see if we can get some more troops up there. Right, okay. Right, we'll get some men in. So whether or not we can get the troops here quickly enough now. Okay. Got about 3 and a bit minutes. Okay. The good news that amongst what we're sending in, there's Gurkhas. Why are these getting... Are they like snipers shooting at these or something? Because yeah, they're under fire. Right. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right.
Stand by for orders. Ready yourselves.
And take this trench with these.
अहकामात के लिए खड़े हो जाएं।
Go. Gurkhas are struggling in a trench front. Was not expecting that. Oh, no, they weren't. My bad.
Take fire position. We have new orders. Ready on the fire stick.
This little outcome predictor thing here must assume that they're normal troops and not Gurkhas. That can be the only possible explanation.
We have new orders.
Right, we're going to move up, we're going to take this trench. We've got a minute and a half, my god.
Teams ready. Ready, full barrage. Fire on that position. Be ready, boys. Prep for barrage. Start the barrage.
Right,
ਸਾਨੂੰ ਨਵੇਂ ਆਰਡਰ ਮਿਲੇ ਹਨ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਤਿਆਰ ਰੱਖਿਓ
charge, go. Make sure that these are all dead. Yeah, okay. And get in that trench. Kill those elite Gurkhas. Go, go, go. Second unit of you, go! Get in there! Don't let them fight by themselves. There we go.
متوجه هم
Right, and we'll move these up. Time is paused while we're capturing. Yep. Move these up and we'll blow this mortar up. Get another towards that thing where we're killing emplacements towards the mission in that here. Right, should be good. Right, and let's go. Come on, grenades. There we are. And I think that's all the mortar pits destroyed on this map. Did I leave a unit back there for no reason? And these two, God. So I could have been pushing a lot more troops up here. Right. My bad. Guys, the time is ticking down. You appear to have stopped capturing. Get closer to the point. Come on. That would have been embarrassing. Right. There we go. Our tank strategy has worked. They seem alright. You want to kind of... You don't want to send them up on their own. You certainly don't. If you can bombard the enemy trenches as well, once the tanks have spotted what's shooting them, you don't necessarily have to see the actual icons pop up. Just look for muzzle flashes coming from trenches, so you know which trenches to hit. Absolutely just storm them with artillery. Get the tanks on the flank shooting down along the trench, and they seem to rinse them. Right. Big win for us. Huge win, in fact. Right, with that in mind, great victory, wonderful. Also, I'm noticing we're getting a bit low on supplies. So I'm just going to make a few purchases for that. There we go, get us back over the foul. We do want to attack there again soon as well. We'll give it another go next turn. Right. But for now, we can probably call it there. Unfortunately, we're now whistling death. How many have we got? 5 of 8. Okay. Maybe we attack from Ypres over here and try to go for that this turn. And also get some mortar pits destroyed while we do it. It's not the worst idea. So we might go for that. Either way, thank you very much for watching. This has been the Great War Western Front, and we now have tanks and are making some very good progress. Right. We'll see if we can start making our way through into Belgium and towards Brussels then, soon enough. So, stay tuned for that, and I'll see you next time.